Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Sky Vaults, episode 168 here. We are actually short totems of Undying for our next crystal, so we're going to, well, turn on our automation for it, and yeah, we'll see you in the episode. All right, so we have the Evoker Egg already. We just gotta turn this guy on. We'll be good to go. Nice. That's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Our automation's all taken care of there. I hear a spider? Interesting. Yeah, here they go. So we needed 60 of them. And it's already down to such a low amount, which is pretty sweet. So we have this crystal from before. We are going to take this crystal. And not what I wanted on there. We should seal. No, we don't need to seal. We're not going to be. It's going to be an architect. So let's get an architect seal going. And then there's nothing we need special about this room. We just got to make sure. Right, this is over here. Derp. We just got to make sure that this is a complete, this will be a complete vault, because this is only a 6% completion. So we need 94% completion here prior to getting into this. So let's do hashtag. We'll do 0.1. I think we can get away with like 0.5s here, because we don't want to use like, we want to use like things that we wouldn't probably use on a mine shaft one, because we don't need to put any other modifiers on this. So I think we can get away with like using, you know, slightly worse inscriptions here, because this is 40, 51, 60. 69, 76, 80 something and change, and then that. If we swap those ones, this one should be enough. $17. And it goes on the wall of shame. I just, we have this maxed out, chat. I just don't understand my luck on this. I genuinely don't. Like, I mean, it literally is 2.8% unstable. We had 60 before. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Stay on the wall of shame, and you like it. At least we're learning to do these in the right order, so we don't, you know, get messed up by them. All right, we're good on all that stuff, I think. All right, let's do hashtag 0.8. Oh, was that a semicolon or a thing? 11, 10, 10, 11, 11. All right. So we don't need much time in this place. Oh, it went into here. Whoops. Okay. Oh, gotta seal it again, too. My luck on these things, man. I tell you what. Tell you what. All right. 31. 41. 52. 67. The funny number. I don't need that high anymore. I'll also save those. I don't know. 6. Doesn't really matter. No, I need 7%. I should do hashtag 7%. Sure. All right. So this would give us a vendor room with like 16 minutes. And it's 100% complete. That's all we need, right? I guess I could throw another vendor room on there. Now that if it were to be complete. Is that something we want to do? It costs Echo, which I really am like hesitant on spending. But if we get ourselves a mineshaft room out of it, that seems pretty good to me. I'm willing to roll the dice, I think. I think that's enough. I think that's what we do. All right, let's get this going. We have that skill point to spend here. I don't think we need to seal. I mean, we're not going to ever complete this. And we just got to make sure we bring in enough gold for this. There's not going to be any mobs. It's not going to be any mobs. I mean, we're going to bring in our full gear. Except for we're going to swap this for the time. And then do we need... Is there anything else that would affect this? These don't reveal those, do they? I don't think they do. Eating and consuming speed. I don't think rarity has anything to do with these guys. Could do cufflinks, I guess. I think we'll just stick with what we got here. I don't mind the uses on them so much. I do want to make sure we have all this. I don't think that's going to happen, but we can try. I guess I don't technically need this. And then what we can do here... on the advanced refill is we can just put a ton of bronze in here. And I think I'm actually kind of willing to spend all of our stuff here. I don't think there's any reason to not bring it all in. All right. The problem is I don't think that's actually going to fill up more than a stack is the problem. Oh, they can be spent straight from the bag? Oh, that's dope. I had no idea on that. Well, then we'll just bring in all of our gold and go from there. And it is in bronze now, right? It's not in gold. Pretty sure that's where it is. All right, only 59 more times, or a little bit more. Bronze. Okay, cool. I know we're not going to spend all this, but like, if we go in and I can't afford something, it's not going to be worthwhile. Let's take that off then. Okay. Good. Good.
What about second breakfast?
What about second breakfast?
Purchases.
A few mustache purchases. You got it, Carp Luna. I will add those in. Thank you very much for the $25 tip. That is extremely generous of you. We're getting very close to Mustache Pine. Archon chromatic powder and just hammer the room for the pedestals? I probably. Why would I need chromatic powder, though? Oh, I guess for the, yeah, the lack of damage, right? Which one's Archon? Do I not have that one? Oh, Anchor, you mean? I suppose Anchor could be interesting. Or just like auto. Smite Archon ability. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm not worried about durability. We're at the end of the playthrough here. We have plenty of repair cores. So, not too worried about that. Where would I like to put this point into? I think I'm just going to go one more into Prudent, because why not? Alright, I think we're good. I mean, this is going to be a relatively quick run in. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, we have 18 minutes here. Should be good enough. All right, let's just go to the this one last. I'm tempted to buy everything just so I don't miss something. But shame to ruin such a beautiful town, but I don't want to miss out on stuff. Oh, interesting. They can spawn there. Huh. That's cool. Okay, I don't think these are really worth, but just so I don't miss stuff. Regular inscription. I'm also just kind of curious as to what we can get in total in one of these rooms. Now, this one doesn't have, like, a basement area, right? There's a chest in here. The heck? That feels like cheating. No, I shouldn't be buying some of these. I just want to make sure I don't miss stuff. And the easiest way for me to think about that is, well, I really didn't need this much time, huh? But yeah, the easiest way for me to think about that is to... Hello? Where did that go? Why am I not teleporting, chat? That was weird. Nothing hidden in here, right? Okay. Something up there, I see. I know, Slink and Stone, I'm sorry. How is this filled up already? That's weird. Oh, because I'm buying it, maybe? Probably because I'm buying it. Again, I don't think there's an underground in this area. What a great way to get andesite and cobblestone, huh? All right. Well, we knew this was going to be quick. It's okay. I'm getting numb to it. Yeah. It's fair. To be fair, I don't do this in a normal vault, you know. I do run around and look for it. It's all gear. Ah. Okay. Yeah, and the reason not to buy Scrappy is because, like, on average, I can craft a better Scrappy for 81 gold, right? Or better than a Scrappy for 81 gold, so. Hell, even some of these. A little unlucky, I think. But also, like, probably average. Average luck, you know? I do think it's funny that there are a few wooden chests in here, though. $507. What a ripoff. Also good to learn about where all the spawns are, too. I guess hitting that... Oh, that glass just, like, is like, nah. You don't deserve to be up here. That's so weird. Did they remove the underground trader a long time ago? Okay. I like that. But they also made these rooms, like, super rare. I feel like I found more, Does this work on these? No. I feel like I found more dig sites than I have these. I think we're done. And I think that's a little lame. But that's okay. Not missing anything, right, chat? I don't think so. Maybe up here. No. Yeah, I think we're done. All right. Well, let's go see what we got. So many beds in the room taunts you to sleep. I know, right? Okay. It's different. 86 experience. Whoo, baby. Better watch out, level 90. Here we come. Put them all on the ground, I guess. I am not going to put these in our junk identifier because it's so rare that we're going to be in that room. And then this is it. This is what we got. Add inventory's worth of stuff. That feels very lackluster. But I mean, it would have been insane, right? If we had gotten, like, it would have been so good if we had gotten a mineshaft inscription. You know? Ooh. There's a new sword. That's got a lot of good potential. Okay. Ooh, legendary mana. Okay. That's not bad. That could be good. Spectral Cry. Probably not. You're kind of bad. Emperor Wolf Boots. Really good armor. The crit resistance is meh. But those have good potentials as well. Too unstable. Goat helmet, my goodness. With the 3 sub prefixes, which is what we were lacking. Oh, we have a new implicit for armor as well, too. Dang, okay. I'm never going Can't really use that. Yeah, and it has the mana regen. I would like that to be higher, but it does have that mana regen. I mean, how much plating did we end up getting from... We got a decent chunk of plating. Okay. It's got too little crafting potential. Are our boots something that's potential too? Not really. Honestly, our boots are really good. How's our helmet looking? It could beat it. It could beat it. Let's see what we get randomly. That's really rough. I don't think I want to spend the resources on that. It's cool, but I don't think I want to spend the resources on it. Let's see how we do here. That's really close. That's a max mana regen roll. And now we can craft some pretty gnarly stuff on that. I mean, it's a difference of 7%. And then this would be short by 5%. I think I'd rather trade that 7% mana regen for that for that. It's not bad. Those are a fine pair to work with. Certainly not bad. Yeah, area of effect increase is pretty sick. What's my current helmet? It's basically that, but with the armor and like kind of absurd mana regen as well. Okay, so for the helmet, we actually kind of want more suffixes, huh? Do we have one here that has 3 suffixes? We do. I mean, we really need an epic is what we need. We really need an epic helmet. Because with an epic helmet, we could do regen, area of effect, cooldown, armor, ability, power, mana, which would be kind of sick. So we get a little bit more health, a lot less ability power, a little bit more armor, a little bit more attack. A lot less CDR, which is a big deal. I really like the idea of that health. It is technically more armor, which is interesting to me. Don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think we're just going to keep going with what we got. And then the sword, or maybe not keep going with what we got exactly right now, but let's just see if we get anything random here. This is pretty good rolls. Pretty good rolls. Ooh. Yeah. That seems good. Okay. Craft attack speed on that? Well, I mean, what can I craft on that? Like, what can I do on this? Attack speed or range? That's it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Sometimes I need Don't know if that was worth all the gold, but that's okay. All right, new sword. This one definitely goes in our Hall of Fame, though. Not that it's like a huge deal. We're not even really using it that much, but it is something. Put you in there. Nice. All right. That's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. Let's go ahead and get this going. Who done that? Hulkbuster. Thank you for the 2 years in that Edmoot. Oh, baby. You love to see it. Cheers. Ooh, that sounds delightful, Caddick. Caramelized onion and red Leicester bread? I'm not sure what that is, but it does sound good. Caramelized onions are just the best thing ever. Okay, that one should be pretty free. Okay. So, we can make a mine shaft. We could just do a regular vault. I think I'm kind of feeling just like a regular random vault here. Just sort of see what happens. I think. We're just like kind of looking for dungeons. Yeah, let's just do a random. Is it cheese? Oh, it's a cheese. I see. Awesome with caramelized onions. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, we'll just do a random vault here. All right, let me take our Twitch chat real quick, and I will see if that vault. The prediction is going to be how many chests? 0 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200, I think it is, or at 200 plus. I forget what it is. It's one of those ranges. Let me know how many chests you think we're going to loot. All right, here we go. Good luck and have fun. Soul Surge. What is that? 100% soul shards, and it's an elixir. We could be getting mighty rich from this one. Not going to need this. So I'll put that there. Nice. All right, let's go. East-facing vault. Look how much faster that is. That's so good. All right. Yeah, we'll just see what we got going on here. I wonder what these are considered. Not undead. Not. I'm not really sure. They're worth a ton, but they're always worth a ton. Okay, these guys are worth an okay amount. Not amazing. So if there's a decent group of them, we'll probably be good. Those are worth a lot. Okay. All right. And the trash mobs are worth a decent amount as well. Or the horde mobs or whatever. Again, they're like the wooden chests. They're not like over the top amazing. But they're worth something, which makes them kind of valuable. So, take that. Get all these guys going. I'm very excited. Honestly, one of the things I'm most excited for is the God Favor overhaul. I'm very, very excited for that. I don't have Poison Cloud on this anymore, by the way, but I think that's actually okay. It didn't really seem to make that much of a difference. It feels like. Are these guys worth a bit? A bit, but not an amazing amount. So when I cast Poison Nova, they got shocked for me casting Poison Nova? That's funky. Is that a bug? That feels like a bug. Yeah. Huh. And it's almost like guaranteed too. That feels like a bug. Ruining all my good stuff. No, just it's just on the sword. But when I cast Poison Nova, while holding the sword, it stuns everything that the Poison Nova hits, and it's seemingly guaranteed. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I did not mean to throw that, but it might have just saved my life there. 'Cause that guy was hurting. Don't know. It's very odd. Carlos, good morning. Oh my goodness. How did I miss that? Oh, you were right about the song. Yeah, if you put a comment right near the song thing, sometimes I miss it because my brain just kind of slides over this song post in chat. And it's also Carlos. Oh, did I say that part out loud? No, I want to know if the bot's working and such. Sometimes it's a good indicator of stuff. Also, sometimes I tune out the music as well. I'm like, I'll miss that the bots or the pretzel's not working, that sort of thing. It's a javelin perk. Feels like a bug. That's what it feels like, but it is interesting. Let's just keep going east. Look for interesting rooms. I don't know if I wonder if these count as dungeon mobs. They might. Oh, even when they get... Huh. I mean, it's also when they take damage ticks from it, too. Like, that's very powerful. Because it keeps them back while they're being poisoned. I don't know. That's probably not good. Well, these are worth a ton. They're probably talking about, like, actual dungeon mobs. From the doors. Oh, yeah, it definitely doesn't feel intentional, for sure. Probably something to report. They may already be aware of it, too. Actually, not half. Every single thing that I have personally found in this game was found previously, you know. There's enough people playing this that it's just like, chances are somebody's found this already. Grr. So Cynthia, whenever I activate, I have only a 20%, sorry, it's shocking, not stunning. I have a 21% shocking chance sword, and whenever I activate Poison Nova, anything that gets hit by it is stunned, or is hit by the shocking effect. Hold on, I'll get you a good example. or a good visual if you wanted to clip it. These are already all spawned in. And then it seems like... There. So see, everything gets the stunning effect. I did not swing my sword, and they're all getting... Sorry, shocking. I did not swing my sword, and they're all getting shocked. 100% of the time. Yeah. And it seems like after they take the damage ticks from the actual poison cloud effect, it seems like they... Yeah, so definitely seems OP. These are the mobs I need to kill. Yeah, see, they're all getting shocked now. Which, with Poison Nova, is kind of good. Alright, this dungeon's probably going to finish our elixir here. Yeah, that doesn't seem correct. Oh, that time they didn't get it for every damage tick. Huh. I don't know. It seemed consistent for a second there, but now it's not being consistent? Question mark? Something that may require testing. All right, boss man's room. Hi. Nice. Cleanse. It's probably fine, but not great. Oh, we actually didn't complete. I was expecting to complete there. Guess we didn't hit this one up yet, though. All right, close to completion. Close to completion. Oh, we got some dungeon mobs dead, which is good. Yeah, see, they're all shocked. Huh. Dunno. Ah, let me out. Don't want to be here. What am I ah! Go away. Huh. It's fascinating. Take care of those guys. No, no, clutch. Nothing additional. All right, let's keep going east. Guess we're just looking for interesting things. Now we're kind of looking for dungeons and doors on top of everything else. Crunk Taco 15, probably one of the best names here on Twitch.tv. Coming in with that Prime for 3 months. Thank you so much. Why are we not lightning bolting everything? These guys come out of a dungeon? No. It does feel like it's almost any damage that I do. Even sometimes the Archon is triggering it as well. Well, let's get some love and hype in chat, please, for Crunk Taco. Big cheers. Big cheers. Oh, I looted everything and then go and get the rarity? Well, that's quantity. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get out of here, though. Go to the next room with our quantity still active. Ooh, hello. Coins again. But we've been getting really lucky with all these things. Yeah, because that was also getting shocked, which is interesting. By the storm there. This room is at least very fast to loot. Okay. Nice. Quick and easy. I do think I have to be holding the sword for it to work, though. I guess we should test it without holding the sword. Hold on. That would be another good test to do. Because there is this bug. I don't know if it's a bug. I guess it's more of a feature. But when you have the security upgrade in your modular routers and you're holding whatever sword you're holding is the one that triggers the effects. So when I was holding my Poison Cloud sword, I would actually be triggering Poison Nova. Yeah, it's only when I'm holding the sword that it does it. So it almost feels like whatever's causing it to do it that way. Because it's like probably based on the player, not based on the... Yeah. Weird. Now, some of these feel like it's just that % chance triggering, but it's on the cast, it feels like it's 100%. Shocking chance, Turbo Snail, yes. But it's casting at 100% on every single mob that your Frost Nova or your Nova hits. Ooh, hello. Just do this for now. Pogs. A lot of old notes. Darn, no lost bounties. Got an epic wand there, though. A lot of fundies. Alright. I've had better, I've had worse. And then it seems like there's a % chance on damage ticks for it to trigger while holding the sword. But it's just that initial cast hits 100%. It's very odd. And maybe there's some behind the scenes consistencies that feel inconsistent but are consistent. You know? Right, but when you use a security upgrade in the modular router, Cynthia, it uses the sword that's on the player, not the sword that's in the modular router. And this feels similar to that. So if I have chaining on my sword in my hand, which I used to do this, I would AFK with the sword, with the chaining sword in my hand, because then the swords in the routers would have chaining, and therefore speed up my mob farm. But then these swords were also casting Poison Nova because of the poison effect I had on my old sword. Or the Poison Cloud. That is really powerful. Because I was holding that and I guess in the same dimension or whatever, or close enough for them to... for it to trigger. Hello? It's all coins, by the way, which is honestly not the worst thing, because we did just spend a lot of coins. As much as I'm cranky about getting, having to mine coins, and they are satisfying to mine. I do like mining chests better. But this is satisfying. And good for our dungeon count, you know. But yeah, I can... Cynthia, remind me when I get back to the overworld, I'll show you the modular router thing. Because it feels very similar. I'm actually going to wonder if... Yeah, we could trigger it in the overworld as well. Guess we'll see. Also, I wonder if it's just the modular routers bugging out too, because... If this can't be reproduced, maybe you need a security upgrade modular router. You know about the modular router things already? Yeah. I mean, I'm just... yeah, okay. So this feels very similar to that in practice. By the way, I think we're gonna crush this this thing here. I think we're gonna be in the 200 range. Oh no, you know what? We've looted a lot of coins. Never mind. Never mind. We have looted a lot of coins. Hopefully we did get a decent amount of echo from that what's its face as well. Didn't really pay attention. The key room. That'll take a second to get used to. More coins. Guess there was living over in that corner. I missed. And again. Oh! That should get us there. Because we do want burgers. Burgers are good. Alright, let's keep going west. Kind of just looking for dungeons here. Try to get this bounty done. Could also do this as well. carnage. Gotta say, the slimes really do help us with our casting of Poison Nova. They do wonders there. No dungeons though, huh? Bummer. Alright, I mean we skipped some chests, but that's okay. Accelerate that a little bit. Aha! Hello. Okay. Not my preferred, but it'll get the job done. There's our bounty. Nice. I mean, waxing and waning focus our foci are really good. There's a trinket. Let's go. I mean, we're good on trinkets. There's only one more we have to unlock. I actually don't even know which one it is. I think it's double jump. Yeah, but waning, waxing, focus are really good. For sure. Thunderstorm's almost back. Just take care of things quickly. Just trying to get that guy spawned into our thunderstorm. I don't think he's gonna get there though, which is unfortunate. But you get stuck. I always get stuck. This is not my fault. This is your... You have nothing to blame but yourself. You have perfect access to me. Okay. Alright, didn't get a... potion or modifier for once. Nothing wrong with some smoked Gouda in the morning, you know? I didn't really like Gouda cheese. It just sounds so fun when you say it that way. Alright, I think we looted all of this. Alright. Let's keep heading west. I think we're past our lodestone. Ooh, another dungeon with 2 minutes. It's coins, though. It's a lot of coins, to be fair. We'll just do that. Because we don't need to burn fruit on this one. Alright, let's just head back. Head out. I think we're really good to go here. I And then we can kind of go any direction from this. Or maybe just loot down below here. Which I think we already did. Which we already have. I guess we didn't go upstairs, maybe. That's usually the place I don't go. Where's upstairs? I can't tell if I just can't see it. All right. $20 seconds or so here. These real quick. And then we'll go back for it again. Beautiful. GG's. It's a pretty rock solid vault, to be honest. Got several dungeons. We got our key used. Pretty good. Oh, we didn't get over 200. I genuinely, I guess, yeah, we got 512 coin piles. I genuinely thought we were gonna get over 200 there, but it was all the looting of the coins. Nice. I'll see if that loot. All right, and now we have kill dungeon mobs. Ornates. Oh, there's echoes. Diamond. We have it. We should set that up. Just free echo. That's a lot of stuff for very, very easy. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. That's a, we don't necessarily need that, but that's just a really, really good bounty. It's really good. I'm using a modular router to pull from a bag. Yeah, works pretty well. Oh, we've seen that, Bethify. I actually don't mind. I don't like the purple diorite more than I don't like the regular diorite. I don't mind diorite. I know people give, that's the joke, is people give it a bad rap, but I actually don't hate it. Yeah, in particular in this form. Like, this form is fine. All right, here we go. These we knew about. Pretty good stuff. I mean, 3 echo. Okay. No artifact. But just solid stuff all around. Solid stuff all around. Get all that going away. Nothing else to do there, right? Yep. Pretty good stuff. All right, so we'll do the jewels. We'll do the hashtag Scrappy. That'll be almost the perfect amount, but that's okay. We'll just do that. Pretty good. That has a good chance of being good. Not enough. Might be an upgrade. I don't actually remember. Not enough. Not enough. That's enough. No. Ooh. Delightful. So I got a rare with nearly max on the regen there, but that's okay. And nothing terribly effective there, and that's okay too. All right. Let's go. Little legendary rarity. I'll take that. That's already perfect. Is this better? I mean, yeah, if we need something. I have so many ornate jewels to choose from. So Okay, that one needs to get rid of the shoveling. Beautiful. A little bit of reach there. Yeah, no, I ran into that as well. You just, for some reason, you can't mine that purple diorite with the hammer. I don't know. It's really weird. All right, first checking for omegas and epics. None. All right, now we're checking for legendary modifiers. None. All right. You're all dead to me. Okay, and then we do you, and you. Deal. Another generator that we probably don't need. Another Tennos necklace. Epic Vault. I mean, we knew that was going to be an Epic Vault X. You really need Omega Wands. Okay. Does anybody else feel like, and maybe this is just my opinion, if they made the axes still more damage, I guess that interrupts with all the abilities, which is tough to work around, right? Like, it just might be better than to do javelin damage-based stuff with an axe. I wonder if you could add, like, what would be a good word for it? Like, serrated damage to the axe, where you can add additional damage to the sword, but it doesn't count towards your stats. In addition to the reach. Like, my suggestion back in the day for the axes was give them a little bit of reach, but keep their damage higher than swords. But, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one. All right, that was pretty good. I mean, 3 echo 3 echo pieces, pretty good. What does that put our total to? 32. So we're a little under halfway to our machete or hammer. I have yet to decide fully on what we're going to do there. Oh, it's 35 technically, actually. So what we're probably going to do. So, yeah, something I am going to do, because we do need, how much gold do we have here? 214. Because what we can do is, now we need to keep some of that, I guess. I can make 241 of these. I think I'll run out of the pieces before I run out of the gold. So, if you do that, and then we go over here, and I'm probably just going to get rid of anything that's over 1% unstable. And I think I could be a lot pickier with that. But I think that's how I'm going to run it. And then I just put away the rest, not even really looking at them. And then I think I'm going to do that several times with Twitch chat here in between episodes. Just to have our full... And how much do we get back there? Oh, we get a decent amount back, too. That is a lot of gold. So maybe we need to run these dragon rooms to get our gold going then. Yeah. That just could be interesting. I just don't want to run out of gold here for everything. But my goal here would be to run some more mine shaft rooms. In particular, a double mine shaft room with, like, 10x plentiful would be really epic to do. So, going to do that with Twitch chat, and kind of grind ourselves down here. This should hopefully give us enough inscriptions to work on maybe a double dragon room and a double mineshaft room for the next episode, or, you know, it'll take a while to craft it in the beginning. So we'll craft the double mineshaft room, do the double mineshaft. Next episode is the dragon room, or vice versa. But just to try to get the echoes for the tool, also gives us a ton of experience, potentially for getting to level 90. Among other things. So, but YouTube, that's gonna do it for this episode. It was a great episode. I really enjoyed that. We still have a Chaos Catalyst to run as well. So we got a few things heading up here. Like I said, we are winding down on the series. We are waiting for kind of update 12 here, but we have a decent amount of things to do, but not really that much left to do on paper. It's just these things are a little time consuming among running just random vaults, because I do enjoy running random vaults, because if we spike a void vault, we'll just get enough echo naturally, right? So, but yeah, really solid stuff. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Really appreciate those Prime subs, all the Twitch subs as well. Those are big deals. They help us towards Partner Plus, which again, most of my money for content creation comes from the Twitch side of things. So Partner Plus would be a big aid in that, I think. Not necessarily for pure money, but just for other side benefits among that. You know, maybe a partner rep, stuff like that. So good benefits from that that are not monetary. And then, of course, you're ad-free in the Twitch chat. Patreon's a great way as well. That's just the $3 sub there is basically equivalent to the $5 sub on Twitch. So if you're want to give me the most bang for buck, I guess, monetarily, that's a good way to go. And but yeah, seriously, thanks for just tuning in, watching these episodes all the way through. That's the biggest and foremost way to help support any kind of content that you watch. And I appreciate you being you. We'll catch you next one.